Iris back finally with a weekly reading for all earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Apologies for the delay in videos. I've been laid up for a few months, but I'm on the mend now. Really hope you're doing well. I know a lot of you are tired, a lot of you are fed up, and I do know that the energies are a little bit crazy right now, that people are wanting to kill each other. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing is, like I always do, is doing the fairy cards, the angel cards and the tarot cards. So just to begin, I want to just mention that anybody who wants to know about me, you can find me on podcast, any podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, under the Midnight Mind podcast. It's my own podcast with my own thoughts since I've been laid up with my leg. And if you want to learn about me and other readers, if you have a look at another podcast by Eleanor Prendergast, and this is the Bright and Shining podcast, where there's interviews from me, Siobhan Brady, Leo Sheldon, Michelle Burns, and there's a few more great people coming on. So just for your knowledge, for your information. Anyway, gonna start off earth signs. So you've spent months and months doing absolutely nothing, and now you still don't want to do much because I know you're feeling very tired. I know that's the way it is with earth signs. Raising your standards. So this week it's about not taking any more rubbish off people. I do find that with earth signs is you say nothing so that you don't get into trouble. You don't like rocking the boat. However, that's good in one way because it avoids conflict, but you can actually you can do damage to yourself because that anger, the things you want to say to other people can go in. So the other thing you can do is do a lot of healing for yourself, especially when you've had dealings with toxic people, because the masks have fallen off people. Have you noticed that? Over the last few months, the masks have finally fallen off from people. We're seeing people for who they are. You know, we were surrounded by false friends. We were surrounded by false people. But during this time, it's weird. It's like the masks are falling off, so you're seeing people for who they are. So raise your standards. Don't lock yourself away. Do not lock yourself away. If you clear away and heal properly and keep going and keep rising, you will then invite positive people into your life, better people into your life. Awakening your true self. So for those of you who are not really that spiritual, there has been a huge global awakening. People are waking up spiritually. And for those of you who are already spiritual and already doing this type of work, I see you growing. It's like the flowers are flourishing there, you see, and that's you. That's you. You're growing, you're flourishing. And remember that if people don't hate you, then you're doing something wrong, because you can never please everyone all the time, and there are haters around, you know. I see new romance coming, a romantic partner. Now, the one thing I do know about earth signs is that you keep going back to the exes, you know. It's like the X Factor. While I do know that there are some soul connections that we are drawn to time and time again throughout different phases of our lives, but if it didn't work once or twice, it's not going to work again, not unless both of you have done the work on yourself, because we all need to work on ourselves. But it's no good if only one of you is doing the work on yourself. So those of you who are thinking about going back to an ex, that's a big no. Okay, no. Maybe you're ready, maybe he's ready, or maybe one of you isn't ready. But there is, with all the conflict that's been going on in your life right now, it's an absolute no. Absolutely do not do it. Creative expression. So this is about, be a little bit creative with your work. A lot of earth signs you like to decorate things, you like to paint, you like to vamp things up, you like to put your own stamp on whatever field of work you do. Use that. Be a little bit more, I'll open your throat chakra, because there's so much more you can and you will do. It's just that you've been knocked. It's like you're hurting right now and you've been knocked, but you will get through this. The energies are toxic. This has been an emotional time for you, earth signs, you know. But like I did read a book recently, and it was about traveling upstream. If you travel upstream, then it's going to be hard work. When things are easier and you flow downstream, that's when you know things are right. Just don't give up. Honor your feelings, honor your true feelings about whatever situation you're coming out of, be it job, be it loss of friends, be it loss of relationships. But, you know, heal that part of you. And I do know with this card, I can see that there are new beginnings. So travel is imminent. I don't know about the lockdowns, but there's definitely travel there for you. Now I'm just going to have a little look at the tarot cards. This is a general reading for those of you who, this is your first time watching me. You might have found me on Facebook. I've got a Facebook page, the QM, Know Your Future, and I've been on with a few other people of late. So we'll just have a little look here. Oh, okay. You got the Seven of Cups, so this is for this week. There's something hidden, so that's something good coming from a cup. A cup is a family member, a lover, a friend. So this is good news coming. Finally, there's a break in the cloud. Things are improving. Things are improving. Any legalities that you have to sort out regarding businesses, regarding renting, moving house, all this stuff needs to be taken care of. It's all in your mind, but you got to go and do it. So those of you who have been wanting to move house or in the process of it, or moving business, you got to sort it out. You got lots of ideas and it's time now to put them into fruition, but you do need to, you are very good at sorting things out, but you need to one thing at a time, not a zillion things at once. And you got the Ace of Wands, so this is new beginnings in all areas of your life, especially work and movement. I definitely see movement here, and lots of, see those leaves are all new opportunities opening up. Keep the healing done though, keep going with the healing. It's okay to be fed up, it's all right to just say I've had enough, but it's not okay to stay there. And again, I need to stress that there has been a lot of lifting of masks. We are seeing people for who they are, and you cannot let them get to you. You cannot let them get to you. Nine of Swords, so you are still very much in your head. The swords are on the wall. They're all representative of thoughts, our innermost fears, our innermost worries. But you are very well protected. Call in your spirit guides, call in your angels, call in whoever you believe in. Call in God to help you clear the mind, because yeah, there has been a lot of bitching, as you can see here. You got the Seven of Swords, people trying to take away your, I've had it done myself where people have tried to take away who you are. You know, people who make up lies about other people, they're trying to steal your character and take it away, but they won't win, because people are starting to see through that. They're starting to see that those who take away your character are, it's actually a reflection of who they are, not who you are. Money, save every penny. Be careful with your money. Be careful with your money. Money might be tight, but for those of you who are waiting to hear about a job, now is the time. Because I do, you know, I have people and they say, when will this happen, Claire, for me? When will that happen? Nothing will happen unless you put yourself out there and do it. It's like me, example, for the YouTube videos. I've not done it in months because of my fall. But in order for me to have my YouTube up and for people to like my YouTube, I've got to do it. I've got to put in the work. So that's what I mean. And I can't say to people, did you like my YouTube videos if I haven't put it up? Equally, if somebody says, when will I meet a guy? How are you going to meet a guy if you don't make an effort? Or meet a girl, whatever the case may be. Be very mindful though of letting other people's opinions drag you down. Remember that you are taking on board, when you're taking on other people's opinions, you're only taking on board what their level of perception was about you at that time. Our moods are changing all the time, and like I've said in prior videos, happy people don't hurt others, only damage people do. Just don't allow that negativity or that toxic energy from the three V's, as I call them, the victim mentalities, the vicious people and the violent people. Don't let those people drag you down. Restrict the time that you have, and of course trust will be an issue for you, but you've got to just, life is a lesson. Okay, so there's a new relationship for some of you, and there is maybe a relationship for some of you. For those of you in a kind of relationship, I'm feeling it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off type of thing going on here. You got to sort it out, guys, okay? If it's easy, like I said, if you're going to go upstream, if it's hard, then it's not for you. Not now. But if it's easy, then it is. And if you're in a on-off relationship right now and it's not good for anyone. Now I'm going to have a look at the romance cards very quickly, and mindful of the time. Although when I've got a new intro and intro it's called, so I'm fiddling away. It's amazing what you learn when you can't walk for months. But I'm on the mend, don't be, Oh wow, so a new relationship is coming for those of you who have nobody. But like I said, you got to want it in. You got to keep your energy clear. Energy is contagious. So if you are going around and you're feeling low, and if you're with somebody who is a vicious person who's always giving out about people, that toxic energy is going to make you sick, and it's going to make you feel low. It's going to make you not want to try because you'll be carrying their negativity with you. And be mindful of these people who are like that, and if you're taking on board what these vindictive people have said about you, then they're winning. Their negative energy is going to cloud you and cloud everything you do. That's why it is vital to keep away from these people. Notice how you feel around them. When we all have that friend that we love to bits and they ring us up, but the minute you answer that phone, there's going to be a big drama. They're going to say, this happened to me, that happened to me. 5 minutes after the phone begins, you think, oh my God, why did I answer the phone? Or when you're with those people who are running somebody down and you kind of like that person, but you feel uncomfortable about it. That type of energy it is contagious, because our brain waves don't know the difference. It tries to protect us. So then we end up attributing the same brainwave activity as the negative person. So then nothing will go well in life. So be very careful. And then you will get the perfect, clear away the energy and good people come in. I know this for a fact, that when you get rid of the rubbish in your life, the best comes in. And your dreams, if you are waiting, let me have a look. Yeah, a bit of passion. Bring back the passion in your romance. Those in a relationship, vamp it up a bit. Sometimes we don't feel comfortable doing different things in relationships, but if you love somebody enough, anything is possible, isn't that right? So vamp up a little bit, have a bit of fun, a bit of playfulness, and then you can have an engagement. There is a possibility of an engagement coming up as well for you. So for love, everything for this week, Earth signs, it's all about stop going back to the exes, okay? Not until you're both healed. Remember, if it's hard work, if it feels like you're paddling upstream, then the chances are it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I see a lot of new beginnings. Just let go of the toxic people. So that's clairvoyance. I really hope you enjoyed my video. Like I said, if you want to learn more about me or other people like me, go to the Bright and Shining podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Pocket Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We're on every platform under the Bright and Shining podcast. So that's me for now. So God bless. Take care of yourselves. See ya.